my wife and I are out here doing some work. This is how we work, you know. This is how I turn my Subaru into a truck. We mow grass and handyman work. I weld and do all kinds of shit. I've even been known to make a machine gun or two, some suppressors and shit. So I had some thoughts continuing on this nightmare neighbor situation where Bob Lovingood filed a false police report on me, man. Can you imagine? He told them that I communicated threats to him. That's an arrestable offense, okay? And that's what he tried to do, is try to get me arrested. And I know I didn't do anything wrong. Can you imagine what would have happened if the cops would have taken out a warrant and came to my house because Bob Lovingood lied and said I communicated threats to him? Can you imagine what would have happened? Because I know I did nothing wrong. And when they tell me they're there to arrest me for communicating threats, and I showed the deputy my video, the deputy said no threats were communicated. So Bob's getting sued, you know? Can you imagine, though, what would have happened, man? Because I believe in lethal, violent self-defense against anybody who would try and abuse me. And if Bob Lovingood lied on a police report and they took out a warrant on me and came out to my house to get me, can you see what I'm saying? There would have been bloodshed, man. I don't know when this county is going to start sending a message to people that it is completely unacceptable to file a false police report on somebody. They already almost cost Jay Harley K. I can't pronounce his last name, but it happened December 12th in Cherokee County, North Carolina, where a man got almost unalived in his doorway by a SWAT team because somebody called in a false warrant on him. Somebody called in and had a false police report, and they took out a warrant based on false pretenses. And this dude almost got unalived right there in his doorway with his hands up. December 12th, Cherokee County, North Carolina, Jay Harley Kolpfer, I can't pronounce his last name. But can you imagine what would have happened if the police would have come out there because Bob told them I communicated threats, which is a lie, and the deputy witnessed the evidence that it's a lie? Can you imagine what would have happened if they came out there to try and arrest me, man? And I had to use lethal violent self-defense against law enforcement agents because a neighbor lied to try and get me arrested. It's kind of scary that this is the America we live in, huh?